Welcome to Jestertainment After Dark. Concern. Presenting, huh? I can't help but notice Kaya was on live earlier and decided not to play against me.
I really like you.
But
I did my dailies and now I'm going to run a hospital.
okay.
And I'm sorry.
Ah yes, I'm going to de-stress by running a hospital. That sounds, yeah, legitimate and plausible. Yikes. My guys, yikes! This is not good. Sheesh, and etc. It's okay. We can do something with this hand. Good players would say there are no bad hands, only bad players, and that's simply not true. If I've got a Iron Hands and 6 energy, TF am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? So against Dialga. Wish I chose Frostlass. Realistically, I should have gone first knowing that James plays setup decks. That's on me. That's me being stupid. I mean, shooting rats in a hospital is fun. What?
I don't have to do that in this hospital.
Why are you attending hospitals that are infested with rats to the point where gunslingers are required?
I have to spot aliens in this hospital.
Kaya's dealing with aliens in her hospital, she says. So, there's that, I guess. You know what's really frustrating right now? The one Charmander in this deck that, like, can't knock out this Beldum turn 1 is the one that's stuck in the active right now. We run a Charmander that could knock out this friggin' Beldum. And yet, we are being told to go eat our own poop. And I find that disingenuous and disgusting, quite frankly. Oh, never mind. We don't even run it. We're fine. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to do things and stuff. Okay. We definitely can't get to the state we would like to get to. We can definitely get rid of this in this matchup. That should be fine. I don't... Oh, my God. We don't even have it. Why is this game so full of hate? So if I was doing that, we definitely get a toolbook. We get an item that even helps us. We cannot. Okay. So let's prioritize setup, I guess. Give me a luminous sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Yeah, that's probably the play right this second. Hello to the gamers, this is the play right this second. And clears it out of the deck as well, at the very least. TM Evolution can be out here doing the most. Cool, what a productive turn. Nah, not really, but I will say that we should never let him buy a stadium again. Guy was straight up, and then we had to, and then the megaphone came out, and so yeah, never again. Okay, fair enough. Sneaky B-star pug just got up and went over to the door like he wanted to go outside. I get up and open the door, and he jumps into my space on the sofa. Morty does that sometimes with my seat. It's quite annoying. It's a cute little bugger. Little pain in the arse. Good job, Charmander. You get to survive another day. I think. He said with zero confidence. Okay, seeing a... Bye then. Seeing a boss's orders go is pretty good. Okay, so we've got Dialga already. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Hey, you can take a knockout already? That's so rude. I would define that as unbased. Okay, energy's going back in. Is it like 4 Super Rod in this deck? I think it is. Oh, the research hurts. Not what we want to see. This feels like one of those hands that like I need to be very careful against, because what I have available to me is pretty damn fun. But I also don't want to... It's like Lugia. You don't always want to, like, I know a Lugia, because you know full well they could, like, have a load of special energy in hand, and then you're helping them by putting it out of play, if that makes sense. It's such a hard decision to make. Okay. I don't like how the energy goes from, like, deck to, like, back to deck to back to hand now. It's so bizarre. I don't understand why it does it. I mean, that's kind of annoying, to be honest, based on what could be in the deck. I don't know what's in the deck, though. So I guess we'll just do this. I feel like I never get this, like, situation going, and it feels pretty good to do. Oh, but that could be tempting. Oh, there's so much temptation here. I've got to do the sensible play, but there's certainly a play I would like to make. Oh, never mind. We got given it anyway. Okay, that's fine. We took our chance. The only other card we would have used there is Iono, so, you know, I'm glad we didn't waste that at least. But this Charizard could be going down next turn, which is concerning. Although the irony, I don't know if it's irony, more just funny, is that Charmander can absolutely take a knockout on the Dialga next turn if I hit the Defiance Band. Bye. Okay, one attach is huge. I actually can't remember. Does Dialga have like a good matchup into Charizard? I don't think it does. I suppose Lumineon and Rotom make the matchup a lot easier for Dialga, because then at least you got that 220 knockout. Oh, come on, of course. So if two are hit here, I'm going to be really annoyed. 0, awesome. And no Dialga in player. Or no Dialga V in players back up. I think they call that blood in the water. Kind of funny that we have that as an option. Right, so I think we quick search first. It's Charizard, it's not a deck from TWM, so my guess would be no. What, that it has a good matchup with the Charizard or not? Like, I'm confused by what you're trying to say here. I'm not following. Wow, this feels like a real waste, actually. You know, sometimes you just don't know what to go for. This is one of those situations. I think that's probably an absolutely fine play. I'm sorry, I'm still confused. So Dialga has a good matchup with the Charizard, is that what you're saying? So, you know, I don't know if I'm the only streamer that has this problem, but like, do you know in exams when it says, use the question in your answer? Why is the moon red? The moon is red because explanation. I need that. You can't just answer the questions. I need to know what you're answering. I'm sorry, I'm really friggin' dumb. Okay, I need help. I can't remember what I said 2 seconds ago. I'm really sorry I'm stupid, but this is just how it is. I can't help it. Does Zacian take a knockout here? It does, doesn't it? It's kind of frustrating as a response. Dialga doesn't have a good matchup into Zard, sorry. Okay, see, from reading what you just said, I wasn't sure, so I had to dig. Thank you for the response, I appreciate the answer. The nuances of text-based chat. That's why I'm so angry at tweets. God, the Zamazenta response here is so annoying. Like, it's not like we can't just immediately knock it back out, which is fine. I'm more concerned about Dialga turning up. Is there a manual attack? Shh. Okay. If no Dialga shows up, then I really don't care if the Zamazenta takes the knockout. If it does, then we've run a little bit more of a sticky situation. Okay. Like, there's choices to be made if this... For Dialga. Okay, there's no Dialga, that's fine. So we just knock out the Zamazenta and continue on our day. It does put us on an odd prize track, but... As the kids say, it is what it is. So, situation's absolutely fine. Let's go for one of these. Okay, you're doing nothing in this deck. I mean, technically that does turn off the metal shield, which is very funny, but... That is quite amusing. Let's grab ourselves you. That's actually worth getting you now. And then we'll go... Those two. Grab you. I do like... that with Charizard, you can actually, like, play to a zero hand because of Bibarel and Pidgeot. Again, I don't know if I'm doing that right. I don't know if that's something I should be aiming for, but here I am, rocking you like a hurricane. But no, I thought Dialga would have, like, a decent matchup because of the fact that it can hit the numbers on Charizard, as well as, like, yeah, Lumineon is a huge liability, Rotom's a huge liability. Like, a 4-price turn is very possible with Dialga. Looking forward to getting beamed for 60. I can't believe they'd beam me like this. Beam me up the sky, etc, etc. Now, I'm not saying my Radiant Charizard is lying in wait. But it's lying in wait. Why would it lie about its weight? That's not what... We're going to run one of those. Okay. Hello there. Is that a Dialga? In your bench, or are you just happy to see me? Spoiler, they're not happy to see me. I'll never know how much damage that reset stamp did, or that unfair stamp did. It's funny that I'm like not interested in expanded and old cards, yet I keep calling it a reset stamp rather than unfair stamp. Anyway, I'll never know how much damage that unfair stamp did, but I like to think it ruined the global economy of this matchup. And I decided just to print more money and somehow become a Charizard investment banker. How are these analogies working for everybody? We all enjoying them? I hope you are. I worked hard on them. Whee! Okay, I understand why people like this deck. Don't tell anybody that plays Charizard regularly. But I understand why people enjoy this deck. Somewhere, Martin just went, Liam said he liked Charizard! He'll never watch this stream, I can say that. I think he has, to be fair, yeah. Let's have a very funny mental image of him just going, I knew he'd come around on it one day. He actually, like, early on when I was like maybe a month or two ago, I was like, kind of like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to play, etc, etc. Oh my god, I have Forest Hill in this deck. For Frank's sake. He was like, oh, you should try Charizard, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't want to. It doesn't feel like a good deck to play. I find it boring. Who finds winning boring? Am I right, fellas? Oh my god. I mean, yeah, it's very easy to do a 4-price turn, I will say that, but the game doesn't have 4 prices in total, it has 6. You have 2 more prices to take, all with a big 330 HP behemoth on the horizon. There's 1-hit KOing, anything sporadic. But yeah, I get that. I think I do put, like, a bit too much emphasis on decks that can take 4-price turns being incredible. Then not really thinking about what they do after that. Like, theoretically, if you get stuck in a situation where you're Rotom V and Lumineon on bench, I think it is a very easy game. But yeah, you are right. You do have to build up 2 Dialgas there if there's a response. And there is a response via Radiant Charizard on a 4-price turn.